Hello everybody and welcome back to Lester Loves Watches. Now, Lester hasn't been doing a lot of loving watches recently in lockdown, or rather I haven't bought very much, but this little unboxing I've got here today is the first time that I've watched a YouTube video from another YouTube guru and without hesitation just placed an order. Normally, I think a lot about these things. I check up all the specs, I look at loads of pictures. But in this case, I just got straight on the website and pressed the button. And it was something to do with the limited number of these watches going around. And it was something to do with thinking of all the other people watching that same video from Tim at Caseback Watches and possibly either doing the same thing or thinking of doing the same thing. So a very nice DHL man knocked at the door today, one day after the watch was sent out, 24-hour delivery. So thank you very much to Julian at palliot24.de for upgrading me from the normal delivery to 24 hours. That was much appreciated. So let's see what we've got in the box. I'm not going to do the drum roll. We have the NATO. That will go on a little bit later. We have a present. What's this? Okay, it's a very sweet little eyeglass, a very sweet little loop there for when I drop my other loop and it breaks, which is sure to happen. So we have the Palliot 24 catalogue with lots of lovely things. We have some spare pins there. We have a bag. There we are, that's what I'm getting. If I ever want to take my new watch for a little walk in the park, not on my wrist, I can take it in the bag. And here we go, let's have a look. Put that to the side. Seagull, yay. Now, anyone who's watched Tim's video will know what this is. It's not a Seagull 1963. Any more guesses? Right, here we go. Let's have a nice little close-up. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Look at that in all its glory. Seagull 1962, Plan B. Right, let's get it out and have a look. This is the first time I've got it out of the box. So the first thing that strikes me is the beautiful blue hands. Lighter blue on the hour hand and the minute hand, and a slightly darker blue on the chronograph hands. Or is it black? No, I think it is blue. And we got the splash of red on the star at the top and the seconds hand. Let's peel the label off. No, it's not coming off. Let's not peel the label off. That's going to take too long. But we can certainly have a good look at the watch before I get all the labels off. 38mm. Very pretty, I think. Pretty in a kind of rather communist way. Quite a chunky little thing, isn't it? I think it's about 14 millimeters high, but that's okay. Finishing looks fine. You can never be 100% certain you're going to get absolutely perfect finishing with a watch that only costs, a few €100. But this looks fine. So I'm going to carefully pop it on the wrist and see what we think. I'll just take it off camera to do that. The only other Palliot watch I got was an Okean, which was nice, but it had a couple of issues with the winding of the left crown. So I sold that one. I prefer the original Okean from the 1970s. So there is the watch on my 16.75 centimeter wrist. I think I can see this watch being worn by people with wrists as small as 13.5 centimeters there. That's just a guess. I like it. I have to say, I normally wear sort of really chunky chronographs, cushion case, Speedmaster Mark IIs kind of thing. This is more of a dress chronograph rather than a sports chronograph. Little Seagull logo on the clasp there. Nice leather band. The white stitching is a bit obvious, but I think it goes with the agricultural nature of the watch. Let's have a look at the, whoa, look at the dome. So we bring that round and the whole thing starts off wonky and then slowly becomes readable. That's a lovely dome crystal. Not sapphire, I'm sure, because that's really expensive. That must be at least, what is that? That must be at least 2 or 3 mils, that dome. It gives a lovely vintage feel, a lovely vintage look. So, let's give it a few winds and see if we can get it going. You shouldn't really wind a watch on a hairy wrist because hairs will get entrapped in the crown there. But it goes straight away. And for some reason the chronograph also starts going straight away. Yes, we won't comment on that. Let's check the chronograph. Up, stop, and reset. Perfect. That stops and resets really nicely. So yeah, I'm pleased with that. Very nice. So again, thanks to Tim, thanks to Julian for enabling me so quickly to add another watch to the collection. I don't know how long I'm going to have this. I have a feeling I'll probably enjoy this for 6 months, a year, and then help someone else to get one when hopefully they're all sold out. And I won't lose too much on the resale because I hate doing that. But for now, I'm going to wear it for a few days and enjoy it. So that's lovely. Seagull 1962, Plan B, from Polyot24.de in Germany. I think the limited edition for this was, I can't remember, 600 and something, of which Julian had 50. I probably could have found one in the UK, but I couldn't be bothered to look, so I just went straight to Polyot24. But there we go. I don't think these will last that long. But what we don't know is if that limited edition will then become a current run of the same thing. Companies quite often do that. Which, you know, it dilutes the whole thing. It's a shame, but it means they sell more, so what can you do? Okay, folks, that was Lester Loves Watches. That was Lester loving his watches. And see you in the next one. Bye.